lutho thina siyayazi ibhola ithemba lethu lifuna inkazimulo from Rufaro to Baba Fields sizodlala ngenhliziyo yonke babwibwi kutafa tishaye serare serino blembera ma super fans fajikamba ngoma zichiridza kushika madekwana.
Football stars with strong Rhodesian background who could be playing for the Warriors today. Hello and welcome back to our channel, where we talk about football stories you've never heard before. Today, we are going to take you on a special journey. We will look at some famous football players from England who could have been playing for Zimbabwe's national team, the Warriors, if their families had stayed in Rhodesia, the country that is now known as Zimbabwe. Before Zimbabwe became independent in 1980, it was called Rhodesia. Many people from the UK and Europe lived in Rhodesia, and some had families there for generations. What if their children or grandchildren had stayed? What if they grew up in Mbeere or Bulawayo instead of Liverpool or London? What if they wore the Zimbabwe Warriors jersey instead of the England one? Well, today we are imagining exactly that. We're counting down 10 football stars who could have played for the Warriors if history had taken a different turn. Some of them have clear Zimbabwean roots. Others are linked through stories, rumors, and even graves in old Rhodesian soil. Now let's begin our countdown. Number 10, John Robinson. John Robinson was born in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, then Rhodesia, in 1971. He moved to England when he was young and became a successful footballer, playing for Charlton Athletic in the English Premier League. Although he ended up playing for Wales, his roots are fully Zimbabwean. He's one of the few players on this list who was actually born in Rhodesia. Robinson was a strong winger with great pace and a big heart. Imagine if he had stayed and led the Warriors in the early 2000s, maybe we would have qualified for the World Cup. Number 9, Adam Chicksen. Adam is another player with strong Zimbabwean blood. He was born in England but has roots in Zimbabwe through his parents. Chicksen played for clubs like MK Dons, Bradford City, and Notts County. He's a defender who brings strength and discipline. He has also played for the Zimbabwe national team in recent years. But imagine if he was born in Rhodesia and raised in Zimbabwe, maybe he would have become a hometown hero much earlier. Number 8, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now here is where it gets interesting. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Liverpool's superstar right back, has been surrounded by rumors connecting his family to Southern Africa. Some claim that his father's side may have had links to Rhodesia. While there's no official confirmation, the story keeps popping up in online forums. What if Trent's family had never left the region? He could be bombing down the wing for the Warriors, crossing to Musona or Prince Dubé instead of Sulla. Imagine the Warriors with Trent's world-class free kicks. What a dream! Number 7, Jordan Pickford. This one is mysterious but fascinating. Jordan Pickford, the goalkeeper for Everton and England, is said to have a great-grandfather buried in southern Rhodesia, now Zimbabwe. Yes, there are stories about an old grave in Rhodesian soil with the Pickford family name on it. Some believe that Pickford's roots go back to the colonial days, and if things had stayed the same, he might have grown up in Zimbabwe and become the Warriors' number 1. Just imagine him saving penalties for Zimbabwe at AFCON. Number 6, Macauley Bonne. Born in England to Zimbabwean parents, Macauley Bonne is one of the clearest links to the Warriors. He has already played for Zimbabwe, even though his club career has been mostly in England, with teams like Charlton Athletic and Ipswich Town. If he had been born in Zimbabwe during the Rhodesia days, maybe he would have been a local boy playing for Dynamos before heading to Europe. He's a proper striker, and he still gives hope to Zimbabwean football fans today. Number 5, Bobby Chalmers. Let's take it back in time. Bobby Chalmers was born in Bulawayo in 1941, and he was one of the greatest footballers from Rhodesia. He was the captain of the Rhodesian national team and even played against top teams from Europe. Chalmers scored many goals and was known for his strength and leadership. If Rhodesia had become Zimbabwe earlier, he could have led the Warriors during the independence era and made history. He's a legend from the Rhodesian football days, a true pioneer. Number 4, Phil Foden. Yes, you read that right. Manchester City's golden boy Phil Foden might have roots in southern Rhodesia. There are rumors that his great-grandfather's grave is somewhere in what is now Zimbabwe. It's not proven, but it's been whispered about in old communities with ties to Rhodesia. If Foden's family had stayed, He could have been playing street football in Highfield instead of Stockport. Foden in a Warriors jersey? That would break the internet. Number 3, Reiss Nelson. Reiss Nelson plays for Arsenal and has Zimbabwean roots. He's fast, skillful, and full of flair, the kind of player who would light up the Zimbabwean Premier League. There have always been calls for him to represent Zimbabwe, but so far, he's stayed with England. If he had grown up in Rhodesia, maybe he would have worn the Warriors shirt proudly from the beginning. Number 2, Emile Rowe, another Arsenal star, has been strangely linked to Ian Smith, the former Prime Minister of Rhodesia. No official records prove it, but the rumor goes that they might be distantly related. T's a wild connection, but if that were true, and his family stayed in Rhodesia after independence, Rowe could have grown up as a Zimbabwean superstar. A creative midfielder with silky touches. Playing for the Warriors? It would be beautiful to watch. Number 1, Ross Barkley, and at number 1 we have Ross Barkley, once a major name for England and Chelsea. There are strong rumors that his grandfather was born in southern Rhodesia. Although Barkley has played for England and had a strong club career, many Zimbabwean fans wonder what if his grandfather stayed and raised his family in Harare or Gweru. Maybe Ross would have been Zimbabwe's midfield general, leading the Warriors to World Cup qualification. Out of all the rumors, Barkley's case feels the most believable. That's why he's number 1 on our list. That brings us to the end of our list. These players, whether through fact, family, or rumors, all have a connection to what was once called Rhodesia, today's Zimbabwe. Now, this list is not about claiming them from England. It's about imagining an alternative world, a Zimbabwe with world-class talent playing for the national team. And remember, those we did not mention are not forgotten. Some stories are still hidden, waiting to be told. We'll be back with more editions of this series, because every Zimbabwean story matters, no matter where it started. Thank you so much for watching and supporting Zim Football. This channel was created to tell the untold stories of Zimbabwean football. The legends, the rising stars, the forgotten heroes, and even the what-ifs like we shared today. From the dusty fields of Mbeere to the bright stadium lights of Europe, every story matters here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a Warriors fan. Let them dream big, because history could have made us giants.
From Rufaro to Baba Fields, sisohlala ngenhliziyo yonke, babikho kutafa tishaye, serare serina blembera, ma super fans fatibamba, ngoba sichiridza kushika madekwana.